Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Norahana binti Maksum, 1181632, and we are from MQC1. Today we would like to present our topic, how to fix common local area network LAN problem. And the definition of LAN: local area network LAN is the smallest computer network for personal use. It is a group of computers and peripheral devices that share a common communication line or wireless link to a server within a distinct geographic area. Local area network has a range scale covers 1 kilometer to 110 to 10 kilometer in the form of wired, wireless connection, as well as a combination of both. A local area network may serve as few as 2 or 3 users in a home office or several hundred users in a corporation central office. For example, homeowners and information technology administrators set up LANs so that the network nodes can share resources such as printers or network storage. Furthermore, a local area network comprises cables, access points, switches, routers, and other components that enable devices to connect to internal servers, web servers, and other LANs via wide area network. It is also commonly referred to as an intranet, but it is different from internet network. As the name implies, this network is private, which is only for users within the organization, company, agency, and room concerned only. The rise of virtualization has also fueled the development of virtual LAN, which enables network administrators to logically group network nodes and partition their networks without a need for major infrastructure changes. LAN must have advantage and also disadvantage of. Some advantage of using local area network are file exchange can be done easily. We can do network control. The process of backing up data is easy and our work will be more effective. With the sharing facility, we also can use the time and cost efficiently. In addition, using LAN also have its own disadvantage. Some of it are if one computer is infected with a virus, it has the potential to infect the other computers on the network. If many PCs are connected to the line, the network will be slow. Moreover, due to the system uses one network, so there is still the possibility that the network can be hacked and there is potential for data theft by irresponsible parties. The common LAN issues in implementing and also forming a LAN network, it is not impossible that several kinds of problems will arise later. Most of the problems come from the condition of the computer network, hardware, and hardware use. One of the problems that often occurs in LAN network is the damage on the LAN network cable and connectors itself, which causes the LAN to not work properly and optimally. Even the problem that related to the cable and connector is actually a simple problem, but this will cause the LAN network to not work properly, especially LAN networks that use ring or bus topologies. The damage to the hub and switch that will cause the entire client computer become unable to work and access information from the server computer due to the hub and switch are the most important network hardware. Hub as well as switches can help break the network into several channels and connect each client computer to the server. In addition, one of the most common LAN issues is low data transmission process or slow internet performance. In certain conditions, it is often found that the connection process and authentication are slow, as well as the slow data transmission process. This is, of course, very annoying because we as a users will get data slowly and it will also take a long time. Another common LAN issue is experiencing server failure. Server failure is a condition where the server cannot serve the client, even though the LAN connection is in a connected state. But when this happens, of course, the user will not be able to access the information that is owned by the server.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Raja Nur Zafira binti Raja Mustafa Shah, 11800032. Alright, so now, today I'm going to share with Doctor why we chose this issue. We chose this topic because as a student, we know that nowadays everything is connected. Either our personal devices, TVs, watches, tablets, or even enterprise devices such as HVAC system, security system, lighting, and many more are all connected. So, realizing the reality that the world today is very concerned with the network and the dependence of our life is located on the internet. It is very important for us to learn and understand the basic and the principles in network. Moreover, by choosing this topic, it can give us awareness about proper network usage and proficiency in handling any network-related problems that will apply in our day-to-day life. Indirectly, this knowledge and study can facilitate our journey and life in the future and also can help boost your problem-solving skills, research skills. All right. So the first objective is to know the meaning of the characteristic of LAN so that the reader can differentiate it with other network types such as PAN, Personal Area Network, MAN, Metropolitan Area Network, and one Wide Area Network. Moreover, the research is to know what are the advantages and disadvantages of LAN that give us benefits and troubles. In addition, this study aims to identify the problems related to LAN that often occur and to discuss about the ways to fix LAN issues. This study also aims to provide a clear picture of the steps that can be taken to detect problems, how to avoid LAN issues.
Thank you, Zafira. I am Sita Asma binti Shabri, 1181630. So right now, I'm going to explain to everyone about some finding that we find on these issues. So, how to fix common local area network LAN problem. The easiest way to solve the damage on the LAN network cable and connector is to replace the damaged cable so that the network can function optimally again. Therefore, users and technicians need to identify and know the type of computer network cable that fits the network being used so that such damage does not reoccur. Next, when you know that the hub and switch are damaged, the best way to solve it is by replacing it with a new one. However, if your hub and switch is still within the warranty period, you can proceed with a warranty claim process. Furthermore, to overcome low data transmission process or slow internet performance, it is better if you are a user, you can limit the time to access information. Another way that can be used is to upgrade the server network hardware. For example, replacing a regular network cable with a network cable with fiber optic. When experiencing server failure, you can turn off the network first, then check your server. Clean your server from malware and other suspicious programs, or it can also restore your reconnection and server. 4.2 Step to detect problems. The first thing to detect the damage to the cable and network connector is check it using a LAN tester. By using a LAN tester, we will be able to find out whether the damage really comes from the cable or not. There are many things that can cause a network cable to malfunction. Some things that can cause a network cable to damage are there is any error while laying the cable. The wire is bitten by a rat or another animal, the cable condition is not in a good quality, and might be the connector is detached. Next, the easiest way to detect damage to the hub and switch is by looking at the indicator light. If the indicator light is not on, it is possible that the hub or switch is damaged. 5.0 Your observation or insight about the findings. In our observation, the finding already answered the ways to fix the common problem related to LAN issues using simple solution. Most of the common problem and solution given can be handled by the user itself without depending totally to the technicians, because there are some tips for quickly resolving them, and even better, how to prevent them from occurring again. The good news is some of the findings also explain about a lot of free resources for solving and troubleshooting the network issue, and many of them are built into most operating systems. Ping, Trustset, IPconfig, NSLookup, and Speedness.net should be in the top drawer of admin's toolkit. More advanced utilities such as Wireshark provide a detailed analysis of our network's potential stumbling points, while war driving tools can be called open to identify Wi-Fi performance or interference issues. Armed with a deeper knowledge of how our network works, we can be prepared for the inevitable and can be even train end users to troubleshoot simple problems themselves. 6.0 suggestion. Among all types of computer problems you can have, network issues are one of the worst, even more regrettable after you cannot get online. It is not simple to inquire about fixes for your issues. Before that, you must make sure it is actually your network problem. There is an easier way that can help to solve the problem. Thank you. So next, I'll pass to Zafira to explain more about our topic.
Okay, so now I would like to share about network problems. There are 7 diagnostic tricks and simple fixes. Firstly, power cycle everything and check other devices, then reboot your PC, as well as your modem and router. To clear the modem and router caches, wait 60 seconds before turn them back on again. When you plug everything back in, plug your modem in first and wait for it to power on before connecting your router. Turning everything off and back on first ensure that it isn't a temporary network problem. Once you have restarted, if you have another computer or a mobile device, try getting online with the machine. If you find that no devices can connect, it is likely an issue with your equipment or your ISP. Should you find that only one computer cannot get online, you can continue to narrow down the problem. On that device, make sure to run an antivirus scan to ensure you do not have malware interfering with your connection. You should also make sure that your firewall settings are not blocking the connection. Finally, try using a different browser to see if your usual one is somehow damaged. Right, so in the conclusion, all these common network problems can happen anytime and to anyone. Fortunately, most of these problems have its very own simple solutions. By addressing and overcome these issues, you will allow your IT technician to address more complex issues. Thus, it can save your time and cost. Thus, the problems connecting to your network can be one of the most frustrating things, especially if you are working on the computer often. Understanding the common connectivity issues can be beneficial when it comes to troubleshooting. There are some good tools you can use to narrow down your network problems. And if you are still having trouble getting yourself online, follow the steps above to get your computer back up and running. Thank you, Doctor. That's all from us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.